The Spartans went undefeated in the month of November. Let's see if they can do the same thing in this month of December. J.B. Showalter will be jumping center for the Connersville Spartans. He'll be opposed by Sean Dunnigan, and Connersville wins the opening tap. Jacob Geesting will bring the ball across the timeline and get over to Brian Davison. He finds Weiler at the top of the key. Back over now comes to Geesting. A three-pointer on the way, rims in and out, and the rebound is taken down by Doug Marlowe. Marlowe brings it across the timeline, sends it over to Kerry Hunt, and around it comes now to Craig Moore, and Moore will turn the ball over. First miscue of the ball game, and the Spartans will see if they can capitalize on the Rushville mistake, as Moore will put a little bit of pressure on Geesting as he brings the ball up court. Man-to-man defense by Rushville. Geesting gets it over to Davison on the left side. Davison pulls up with a jumper, misses. Rebound, Cliff Weiler back up with it. He'll miss that one, and the rebound is taken down by Justin Newman of Rushville. Moore brings it up court for the Lions. He'll take it over now to Dunnigan. Around to Newman, top of the circle. Now left side to Moore. He'll bring it right side to Marlowe, and there it is in the lane. The shot is up by Hunt and in. Rushville gets the first 2 points of the ball game. Connersville brings it back the other way. Geesting finds Davison left side. Back out high to Jesse Carr. Around to Geesting on the right side. The lob inside to Weiler. He'll put it up and in, and we're tied up at 2. Strong move by Cliff Weiler. Tied at 2 with 6:38 left to play in the opening quarter. Connersville and Rushville. Big rivalry here as the Lions' Doug Marlowe gets it across the timeline. Gets it over now to Newman. Back to Marlowe on the right wing. Marlowe finds Kerry Hunt right side. Top of the circle, Marlowe. He'll work it left side of the lane. Put up a shot, no good, but draws a foul. And Rushville will have the basketball. Foul on Connersville is going to go against Jacob Geesting, his first. And that's going to put Rushville at the free throw line in the form of Doug Marlowe, who was 7 for 7 against Hamilton Southeastern.
We saw Doug Marlowe last year in the sectional, I believe, really hit his free throws.
This one dances around the rim and finally drops in. Rushville has a 3-2 lead. Marlowe gets one more shot. It's up. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Hunt, and he has the layup. Now, Rushville out-rebounded Hamilton Southeastern. They're also hitting the boards early against Connersville as Weiler carries the basketball after a pass from Geesting and turns it over to Rushville.
Quick turnover for Connersville here. So far on the season, they've turned the ball over 23 times, and their opponents 33 times. That's coming into the ninth game.
Well, Rushville has the ball and a 3-point lead as Moore works it to the timeline to Marlowe. Marlowe gets a screen, brings it right side, pulls up with a jumper, misses. Rebound, J.B. Showalter. Out it comes to Geesting. He looks ahead. Goes left side of the corner to Carr. Carr takes it to the baseline and draws a foul. It'll be a common foul. The Spartans will put it in play out of bounds. And for Rushville, their first foul, Kerry Hunt will pick that one up. Brian Davison will trigger it in. Over to Jesse Carr. Carr over to Weiler. He'll put it up, no good, but there's J.B. Showalter on the weak side to tip it back in the basket.
J.B. on the weak side and able to go right up and tip it right in.
A 5-4 Rushville lead. They get it easy underneath, and an easy bucket by Justin Newman extends their lead back out to 3. Geesting at the timeline. Works it against Craig Moore. Around it comes to Carr on the left wing. Top of the circle, Davison. Dishes off to J.B. for a long shot. Misses, and Rushville's got the rebound. Quickly down court to Hunt. He takes it strong to the hoop, lays it up and in. 6 points for Hunt, and a 5-point lead for Rushville. Geesting works it back over now to Jesse Carr on the right side. Carr finds Davison left side, jumper for 3, good. Davison gets a 3-point basket and cuts the lead to 2. A 9-7 Rushville lead as Cliff Weiler is going to pick up a foul. Trying to stop the fast break by Rushville. And that'll be the first on Wilder, the second against the Spartans. Lions will put it in play. They get it into Marlowe on the left side. Marlowe dishes off to Newman. Ball pops loose, and Rushville comes back up with it as Moore recovers. Now to Dunnigan. Here's Hunt with it from the free throw line. He fires, misses, and Jesse Carr's got the rebound over to Jacob Giesting. Cliff Weiler takes it top of the circle, dishes off to Davison, out to Giesting, around to Carr on the right wing. Carr looks back to Davison, top of the key. Davison with a jumper from the right side, won't go. Rebound, Craig Moore. He's going to be tied up by Davison, and the Lions will get it on the alternate possession. A 9-7 lead right now for Rushville. We've got 4:11 left in the first quarter here at the Bowl. Lions will bring it up court as they get it across the timeline. Moore dishes off to Marlowe. Marlowe takes it left side, stops, gets it back over to Hunt, and around to Moore, right side to Marlowe. Now to Dunnigan in the lane, back underneath to Newman, and swatted away by Cliff Weiler out of bounds.
Weiler really skied high to get that one, and that brought the crowd to their feet.
I'll tell you, he came out of nowhere to block that shot. Dunnigan works it back out now to Moore, and around it comes to Marlowe. Marlowe drives baseline, and he has it blocked by Jesse Carr. And the Spartans have a chance to tie this game up. Inside to JB. He puts it up. It won't go, but he will to the free throw line.
Good strong effort by J.B. Showalter, and drew the foul. See if he can tie this game up here with a pair of free throws. The foul is going to go on Sean Dunnigan, his first, team second. And Showalter, 3 out of 5, shooting 60% from the free throw line. Will be up there with 2 shots. Two shots for Showalter. First one is up and will go in. Dan Stoller around the rim. JB with 1 basket here in this first quarter, looking for now his 3rd point and trying to cut this Rushville lead in half. Second shot is up. This one is good. A 9-8 Lion lead. Rushville with the ball. Moore gets it over to Marlowe across the timeline. A 3-pointer by Marlowe, short. Rebound taken out by Carr at the outlet to Davison. Davison to Giesting. Down low to Weiler, baseline left. Cross court to Carr. His long-range jumper in and out. And the rebound, Carr keeps it alive, misses the easy shot underneath. And a blocking foul on Cliff Weiler is going to be his second. Weiler trying to take the charge, and they're going to call him for the block. And that puts him in early foul trouble with 2 this quarter, the 3rd on the team. Weiler got hit in the mouth there as he went down. He's like maybe a little bit of a bloody lip. Well, Travis Cloyd will rip off the warm-ups. The 6'3 junior will check in and take Cliff Weiler's spot, who has 2 points and 2 fouls here in this first quarter. May have a loose tooth. Well, he has a bloody mouth, and he's wiggling a tooth, or touching a tooth anyway. Well, Rushville has the ball in a 1-point lead. The Spartans have their leading scorer on the bench in early foul trouble. Lions work it out high. They get it over now to Newman, and around to Marlowe. Here's Moore from the outside. Right side shot no good. Rushville with a rebound. It won't go. And Davison could be called for a rebounding foul. Number 1 on Bryan, the 4th on the team. Well, Rushville doing a good job on the boards. Doing a very good job for their size. Well, Rushville will put it in play underneath their basket. Moore looking for somebody to get into and throws it away. And the Spartans, Travis Cloyd, comes up with a loose ball. Giesting will bring it up court. Giesting against some pressure from Moore. Works it right side of the circle. Stops, dishes off in the corner to Carr.
Back out to Giesting. Giesting starts to penetrate. Dishes inside to JB. He'll put it up and in, and he's fouled. Count the basket. The Spartans take the lead. And Showalter will go to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play. Did a good job getting it inside to JB.
Sure did. And JB with a good move going up and getting the basket. JB's really coming into his own here. He's showing improvement, I think, in each game.
Well, Sean Dunnigan picks up his second foul, so he's in some trouble as Trey Toffman, a 6'2 senior, will check in for him. And JB Showalter at the free throw line trying to extend the Spartan 1-point lead. Players get their position at the free throw lane. And Showalter at the line. The free throw is long, and Rushville's got another rebound. A 10-9 Connersville lead with 2:23 left to play in the first quarter. Lions have the basketball. They get it out to Newman. Newman looks for help. Finds more. Now to Hunt, and Hunt drills one from the left side of the lane. Kerry Hunt now with 8 points. An 11-10 Rushville lead with 2:02 left to play first quarter. Jesse Carr drives baseline right with the shot. Up no good. Rebound, Rushville, and a foul on J.B. Showalter. That'll be his first, the team's fifth.
A lot of early fouls here in this game, J.W. 2 more team fouls on Connersville. Rushville will be going to the line for the rest of this half.
A minute 56 left in this quarter. Marlowe will bring it up court. Gets it across the timeline. Over now to Trey Toffman. And now to Kerry Hunt near the top of the circle. Back to Marlowe. Here's Moore with it. Left side of the circle. Pulls up with a jumper. No good. Long rebound. And Rushville's got another board. Here's Hunt with a baseline jumper short, but a foul on Connersville. And I believe Jesse Carr going to pick up this one. Let's see what the call is. Now Travis Cloyd with it. That'll be the first on Cloyd, the 6th on the team. And Hunt, who has been hot with 4 baskets this quarter, will be at the free throw line with a couple of shots.
Talking about Rushville's rebounding, they have 10 rebounds already here in this first quarter compared to Connersville's 6.
Shot is up and off the front of the rim by Hunt. Aaron Gaines getting set to check in for CHS. Gaines will come in. Davison will come out with that 3-point basket. Kerry Hunt looking for his 9th point of the quarter. He's got it. Substitution for Rushville. Josh Cameron will come in. He's a 5'8 sophomore. He will take Craig Moore's spot. They lose a little size there. Moore at 6'3". A minute 30 left to play here in the first quarter. Lions lead by 2, 12-10, and Giesting will turn it over on the high dribble.
Each team now with 2 turnovers.
1:26 remaining first quarter. A 12-10 Rushville lead. Lions with the ball. Marlowe gets it to Cameron. Around it comes now to Toffman and now to Newman. Here's Marlowe with it in the lane. Back out it comes to Hunt. He looks inside and brings it back out to Newman. Newman looks for help. Dishes off to Marlowe. Down low to Cameron. Shot no good. And JB's got the rebound for Connersville. The outlet to Giesting. Giesting takes it right side. Out front to Gaines. Around to Showalter. And now in the corner to Carr. Left side shot by Jesse is long. Rushville with a rebound. The outlet to Hunt. Hunt against Carr. Lays it up strong. Tipped up no good. The rebound tipped out. A fight and a scramble, and Rushville comes up with a basketball. A drive to the basket by Hunt. No good. He walked with the ball.
Well, I thought he either walked or charged. Nonetheless, turnover, and the Spartans get the ball back.
He took 2 giant steps without saying, "Mother, may I."
Thought he was in the NBA.
12-10. Lions lead the Spartans. 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Connersville a chance to tie it up or go ahead on the 3-pointer. Will they work for the last shot? Carr works in the corner right side. Gives it up to Gaines. Gaines works it out high near the top of the key. Goes left with it. Now right. Gaines over to Giesting. He'll fire from the corner. This one no good, and somebody pushed for position underneath. And they're going to say it was Travis Cloyd. And that puts Rushville in the bonus with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And Cloyd picks up his second foul. You know, he came in to replace Cliff Weiler, who picked up 2 early fouls.
So 4 fouls from that position already here in this game with 17 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And the Spartans putting the Lions in the bonus in the first quarter.
Lions with only 3 team fouls.
It'll be Trey Kaufman, who was 2 for 4 against Hamilton Southeastern. He's at the stripe with 1 in the bonus. Misses the first. The rebound tipped loose, and Rushville's Josh Cameron, the little guy on the floor, comes out with it. Down to 10 seconds. Lions with a 2-point lead here in the first quarter. They've got the ball. 5 seconds to play. They work it inside to Marlowe. Marlowe underneath, swatted away by Cloyd with time evaporating here in the first quarter. We've played through.
They have taken a leadership role in the American.
Joining Cloyd, Giesting, Gaines, and Showalter for Rushville. Moore is out there, as well as Newman, Marlowe, Cameron, and Trey Toffman. So the Spartans have the ball, trailing by 2 as we start the second quarter. Aaron Gaines works it out to McIntyre, top of the circle. Now to Showalter on the wing left side. Here's McIntyre with the top of the key. Over to a wide open Jacob Giesting, who misses the shot, but there's Gaines with a rebound, goes back up and misses. Rebound this time comes loose and picked up by Newman of Rushville. Lions with the ball and a 2-point lead. We played 30 seconds of the second quarter. Here's Moore launching a 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Aaron Gaines. Gaines gets it over to Giesting across the timeline. Giesting takes it to McIntyre on the right side. To Showalter, turnaround jumper, too strong. Rebound Cloyd, keeps it alive to Giesting. He puts it back up and in and ties the game at 12. All tied up at 12 apiece with 7 minutes to play in the first half. Rushville with the ball. The Spartans putting some full court press on. Lions will clear the press to Newman. Out it comes to Marlowe on the right side. Spartans in a 2-3 zone. Here's Cameron with it. Now they'll work it on the perimeter to Moore. He'll miss the shot, and Gaines has got his 3rd consecutive rebound.
One of the smallest players for the Spartans getting the rebound.
Giesting with the basketball. Works it out high. Over now to Gaines. Gaines finds Cloyd at the free throw line to McIntyre on the right wing. McIntyre starts to penetrate, pulls up with a jumper short. He's going to be fouled, however, by Moore. That'll be foul number 1 on Craig Moore, the 4th on Rushville, as Cliff Weiler gets set to check in for Connersville and Kerry Hunt gets ready to check in for Rushville.
Neither team shooting very well in that first quarter. Connersville was 4 of 15, while Rushville was 5 of 19. So each team getting off a lot of shots, but not making very many.
And Sam McIntyre goes to the free throw line for Connersville with a 6'1" sophomore so far this year is 1 out of 3. Weiler replaces Travis Cloyd in the Connersville lineup. And Hunt comes in for Moore in the Rushville lineup. McIntyre trying to give Connersville the lead once again. Shot is up and good.
Nice soft touch there by McIntyre.
He played in the second quarter of the JV game, so he can play the rest of the way of this one. McIntyre's second shot. Got them both. Spartans lead by 2, 14-12, 6:17 to play, first half. Rushville gets it across the timeline. Marlowe to Cameron. Cameron back to Marlowe. Now to Cameron again. Cameron finds Marlowe once again, nearly taken away by McIntyre. Cameron open for 3 from the top of the circle, nails it. Josh Cameron gives Rushville a 15-14 lead. 5:51 to play, first half. McIntyre, right side, starts to go baseline with it. Whistle, stops action, foul on Rushville. That'll be their 5th team foul. And Kerry Hunt will pick up his 2nd. Now the Lions now with a couple of players with 2 fouls here in the first half. Spartans will take the lead if they can score here. They get it into Giesting. He'll bring it out to Showalter. His 15-footer good from the left side. 7 points now for the 6'8 senior, and the Spartans lead at 16-15. Spartans again will put some pressure on the ball as Milo brings it up court. Milo left side on the dribble. Gives up his dribble to Cameron. Cameron brings it right back to Marlowe, and around it comes to Hunt. Hunt had ideas of launching a three-pointer, gave it back to Marlowe, now to Cameron on the right side. To Newman. Knocked away by McIntyre, intercepted by McIntyre, and we got a foul on Rushville as Gaines tried to bring the ball up court. And if that's Hunt, that's number 3 on Kerry Hunt for Rushville.
Well, no doubt that it's Hunt. He and Gaines hit the floor together.
That'll be just the 6th team foul as Brian Davison comes in for Connersville and Giesting goes out. We'll see Craig Moore back in the ball game for Rushville, and Hunt will have to go out with his 9 points and 3 fouls, and that's a big key for Rushville right there.
That's going to hurt them.
Because he will see the bench for the rest of the half. Gaines will get it up court quickly over to McIntyre. McIntyre tries to lob to Weiler, but it was knocked away by Toffman. Picked back up in the air by McIntyre to the basket, no good. Tipped up once by Connersville, won't go, and Rushville's Cameron's got the rebound over to Moore. Moore brings it up court, pulls up, fires underneath to Toffman, who will lay it up and in. 17-16, Lions by 1 over the Spartans with 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Gaines finds Davison left side. Out to McIntyre, top of the key. Here's JB with it from the wing left side. Good again. They're going to let him shoot. If he keeps hitting them, I'd let him shoot.
Yeah, he's wide open and head above everybody else on the floor.
Well, Sean Dunnigan, their biggest player at 6'4", is going to come in and try to hamper that. 18-17 Spartans over the Lions. 4:03 left to play in the first half. There's a pass intercepted by Cliff Weiler. Weiler gets it over to Gaines. Spartans can now extend their lead. Davison's three-pointer in and out, but JB's got the rebound. His shot is blocked by Newman, and Rushville comes down with it. Milo the other way lays it up and in. His third point, and the Lions regain the lead at 19-18. Here's McIntyre, loses it, picked up by Rushville. Moore dishes off to Cameron, and he'll walk with the basketball.
Neither team wanting to hold on to the ball.
Sean Dunnigan will check in for Rushville. Jesse Carr comes in for Connersville. The Lions make one other substitution, Andy Turner, a 6-foot senior. McIntyre comes out for Connersville in place of Carr. .328 left to play in the first half. The Lions lead it by 1. The Spartans have the ball. Gaines will work it. Over now to Jesse Carr. Carr finds Davison top of the circle. He'll penetrate, put it up and in. Nice move there by Brian Davison for the basket. And it's a 2019 Spartan lead with 3:08 left to play in the first half. Lions work against the press. Milo with it. Brings it up court. Sends it over to Turner now on the right side. Back to Marlowe, top of the key to Turner on the wing right side. He'll launch a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, JB. Looks for help, finds Aaron Gaines. Gaines, under some pressure, gets it across the timeline. Takes it to Davison on the left side. Davison reverses it right side to Carr for a 3. Good! Well, they're only going to give him 2, however. And that was blatantly a 3-point field goal. But Jesse will only get 2 out of it, and the Spartans lead it, though, by 3, 22-19. Now, Rushville with the basketball. They look underneath to Hunt. Can't get anything. Here's a three-pointer by Marlowe. He drains it.
Coaching staff's up with their arms up, making the three-point call, saying it works on both ends.
Yeah, but the officials did not credit Carr with a three-pointer. Spartans have the ball. We're tied at 22. Davison with it in the lane with a shot. It's good.
little fadeaway by Davison.
24-22. Spartans have the lead. A minute 44 left to play in this first half. And here's a foul. It's going to be called against Gaines, I believe. And Rushville will be at the line with one and the bonus. Well, when they look at those films tomorrow, they're going to see that Carr was set up for the three-pointer.
He was out there.
So Gaines will pick up his first foul. And we'll see the Lions at the free throw line with a chance to tie this game up as Geestein and McIntyre check in. Weiler and Gaines will come out. Weiler comes out to protect him from picking up that third foul.
Now, with just a minute 37 to go in the half here, best to keep him out.
And for Rushville, Justin Newman checks back in, and Trey Toffman will go out. At the free throw line, it'll be Doug Marlowe up there with 1 and 1. Hits the first. He has 6 points this quarter, 7 for the game. 24-23. Second shot misses, and the rebound to McIntyre. So the Spartans lead by 1. A minute 32 to play in the first half. Here's Davison on the left wing. The lob to McIntyre. He'll put it up and in, and he's fouled. McIntyre gets his 4th point. Gives Connersville a 26-23 lead, and they can extend it to 4 if they can hit the free throw.
A lot of sportsmanship out there between the Spartan players. Very unselfish team. J.B. Showalter's over rubbing Mackey on the top of the head. Mackey with the Michael Jordan hairdo. He's polishing it up for him a little bit.
The foul was on Justin Newman, his first. McIntyre's free throw is good. He's hit 3 in a row. He's got 5 points in the ball game, and the Spartans have their biggest lead of the night, a 27-23 advantage over Rushville. We've got a minute 19 left to play in the first half. Marlowe with a basketball against Geestein. Works it to the free throw line, dishes off to Newman. Newman goes left side to Turner. Over to Moore. Moore in the lane with the shot. Misses. And on the rebound, it's got to be a foul on Rushville over the top of a Connersville player, and the Spartans will be at the free throw line. The Lions really crashed the boards, and that foul is going to be on Sean Dunnigan, his third, the second Lion to pick up 3 fouls in this half.
The Lions in a little bit of trouble here tonight with foul trouble already.
Jared Beeler will come in, and Sean Dunnigan will go out. Beeler at 6'1", Dunnigan at 6'4". Jacob Geestein at the free throw line's got 2 points tonight, a 72% shooter from the stripe, 8 out of 11 so far this year. He's one you want to see up there, and he makes it. Now he'll have a chance for one more as the Spartans have their biggest lead of the evening, a 28-23 advantage. Geestein with his second shot, puts it up and in. Spartans lead it now 29-23 with a minute to play here in the first half. Marlowe with a basketball, gets it across the timeline, stops, dishes off to Newman. We got a whistle underneath and a pushing foul. It's going to go against Rushville. And that'll put the Spartans back at the stripe with 51 seconds to play in the half. And that'll be on Jared Beeler, who just checked into the ball game. Well, Jerry Craig on the Rushville bench has got to wonder just what's going on for his club, getting into so much foul trouble after it looked like Connersville is going to be the team that's going to be in serious foul trouble, picking up 7 real fast in the first quarter.
It's been Rushville with the fouls this quarter, as you said, and Connersville able to capitalize on these.
Brian Davison at the free throw line has hit his first of the night. He's now 5 for 5 on the year, and he has 8 points in this ball game. Good balanced scoring by Connersville. Second shot drops in for Davison. So he and J.B. Showalter each have 9 to lead the Spartans here in the first half. Marlowe dishes off to Beeler on the left side, to Moore on the right side of the circle. Moore in the lane with the shot, puts it up and in. Craig Moore gets his first 2 points. 31-25, Connersville by 6. 29 seconds remaining in this first half. Geesting will bring it up court. Gets it across the timeline to Davison. Man-to-man defense by Rushville. Davison brings it out high. The Spartans will work for the final shot with less than 15 seconds to go. Geesting finds Jesse Carr left side. Carr in the lane, dishes off to McIntyre. McIntyre, before he can shoot, we got a foul underneath the basket. We're going to call that a charge on Carr?
I think that's the call.
The foul on Jesse Carr is his first. Well, not quite a charge, just a player control foul because Rushville is going to be shooting free throws. As Carr released the ball to McIntyre, he collided with Jared Beeler, so Beeler at the free throw line.
Unfortunate situation for Connersville. McIntyre was wide open when he dished off the ball to him.
Yeah, Spartans had a chance to take an 8-point lead in the locker room. Now Rushville can cut that down to 4 if they can get these 2 free throws by Beeler. First one, no good, and Carr's got the rebound over to Geesting. Geesting will fire one up at the buzzer, no good. It is halftime.
More food.
Game tomorrow night. Stop by the Knights of Columbus, have yourself a fried chicken dinner, and then go down to Aurora and watch the Spartans knock off the South Dearborn Knights. We've started the second half with the Lions in control of the basketball, but down by 6 points here in the third quarter. For Connersville, Davison and Geesting in the backcourt, Weiler, Showalter, and Carr up front. For Rushville, they work underneath to Kerry Hunt, who had 9 first quarter points, and he now has 11 points for the game as he drops in a layup from the left side to start the scoring here in the third quarter. A 4-point Connersville lead as Jesse Carr brings it baseline right out to J.B. Showalter, who nails another one from 15 feet out. He's got 11 points.
Such a soft touch that J.B. has from that range.
Moore and Marlowe in the backcourt. Newman, Dunnigan, and Hunt up front for Rushville. Dunnigan and Hunt both with 3 fouls in this game. Marlowe, yes, he does travel. I was going to say he got away with traveling, but there was that whistle that caught him.
A little bit of delay whistle there. Thought maybe it was one of our sponsors blowing the whistle.
33-27. Spartans up by 6 over the Rushville Lions. I don't think they let Princeton in here with a whistle. Jesse Carr with the basketball. Works it right side. Tries to go to Davison. Slapped away. Belongs to Connersville. Spartans will put it in play right in front of the bench. Cliff Weiler, the trigger man. They'll get it into Davison. Geesting. Geesting now goes to Davison on the left wing. Davison takes it baseline, pulls up with a jumper, misses this one, and Rushville's got the rebound. Lions come the other way, down by 6. They go down low. The shot is up and no good. Taken by Dunnigan. Rebound by Connersville's Jesse Carr. The outlet to Geesting. He'll bring it back out to Carr to Showalter on the left side. Back to Geesting, goes baseline, back out to Showalter. He'll put it up and in again from the left side. He's got 13 points and showing some good range from about 15 feet out.
Rushville not out there to defend him much.
He's got some confidence in that jumper. Out it goes to Marlowe. Marlowe goes to Dunnigan. Around to Moore. He'll fire from the right side. Good. Moore's got his second basket, his 4th point. It's a 35-29 lead for Connersville. The Spartans up by 6. CHS ball, and there's a travel by Cliff Weiler. Cliff didn't think so.
Weiler didn't believe he did it at all.
He didn't think he moved both feet. I may have moved one, but not both. The Lions get the ball back on the turnover. Around it goes to Dunnigan, now to Newman. Here's Milo with it from the left side of the lane, no good. Rebound taken down by Jacob Geesting. Geesting brings it up court, left side of the lane, dishes off. Around it comes to Weiler. He may have traveled that time, but here's a steal by Hunt. Hunt will take it all alone and lay it up and in. Hunt now with 13, cuts the lead to 4, 35-31. 5:15 to play here in the third quarter. Spartans have the ball, 4-point lead. Jesse Card steps up for a three-pointer, misses this one. Rebound Hunt. The outlet goes to Moore. Moore takes it down the lane, around Showalter, and in and through the basket. And we got a timeout on the court from 33. The Spartans will have the basketball with 4:56 left to play. As Scott Heady decided to stop it right here and try to straighten things out.
Rushville had the momentum, outscoring the Spartans 8-4 so far in this quarter.
You're listening to high school basketball on FM 100 WCNB, 1580 WIFE Connersville, Indiana. Spartans with the basketball as Brian Davison works it to the free throw line to Jacob Geesting on the right wing. Back out to Davison. Here's Geesting with the right side. Takes it to the lane. Dishes off to Carr. Carr goes baseline left to the basket and scores. Good teamwork there. 37-33 Connersville over Rushville. 4:26 left to play, third quarter. Lions have the ball as Hunt is fouled. That'll be the first foul of the second half, and let's see which Spartan this will go against. Jesse Carr is going to pick up his second, team's first. It'll be a common foul. The Lions will put it in play underneath their basket. Out it comes to Marlowe. Marlowe, top of the circle, works over to Hunt. Cross court to Moore for three. He's got it. Craig Moore has warmed up in this second half, and he makes it a one-point ball game. He scored 7 of his 9 points in this quarter. Geesting, right wing, goes left side to Davison. Davison in the lane, dishes off to Geesting. Geesting back to Davison. Had ideas of launching a three, and now will be fouled by Hunt, and that is going to be number 4 on Kerry Hunt, and Jerry Craig is off his bench going, no. He looks at Kerry Hunt, who has 13 points to lead his club, and now picks up his 4th foul as Sam McIntyre checks in for Connersville, and Weiler comes out. And Jerry Craig's got to make that move. Jared Beeler comes in for Kerry Hunt, who has 13 points and 4 fouls, and we probably won't see Hunt till the fourth quarter now.
Probably not. Coach Craig just shaking his head down there on the Rushville bench.
Spartans have the ball and a 1-point 37-36 lead. Inside the JB. He'll put it up and it won't go. Boy, he nails those 15-footers but has trouble inside. Lions with the ball and a chance to regain the lead. Moore from the free throw line. Misses this one. Rebound comes long, and Geesting has it for Connersville. Geesting will take it through traffic. Dish it off in the corner to Davison. He'll miss this one. Rebound, Rushville. Dunnigan comes down with it as he fought McIntyre for it. Marlowe sets it up to Beeler on the right side. Around it comes now to Newman. To Moore at the top of the circle. Over to Beeler. He'll fire one from the free throw line. No good. Rebound is loose. And Geesting again will come up with a triple team. He'll lose it. Rushville with it. Newman misses the shot under the basket. Gets his rebound. Puts it back up. It won't go. JB with a rebound and a foul. And that's Dunnigan. That's going to be 4 on him. Rushville could have serious foul trouble with the 2 starting forwards. Dunnigan picking up number 4. They're not very deep on the bench. And they'll bring Trey Topham back to the ball game for Rushville. Gaines checks in for Davison for Connersville. So Rushville's 2 starting forwards on the bench, each with 4 fouls. Geesting works the ball over to Jesse Carr, who gets a screen over to J.B. Showalter. He'll put one up and in from about 12 feet out. Showalter now with 15 points, well above his 11.5 average. Out it comes now to Topham on the left wing. Over to Newman, top of the circle, to Marlowe, right side. Marlowe goes to Moore, who's been the hot hand here in the third for Rushville. Inside to Topham, no good, and Connersville with the rebound. Spartans bring it up court. Geesting takes it to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Geesting, now to Gaines. A 3-point 39-36 lead for Connersville. Here's Geesting inside to Carr. Carr double teamed with a jumper, no good. Fights for the rebound, and Moore's got it, and we got a foul. Jesse Carr going to pick up his 3rd.
I think that was pretty obvious, J.W.
That is the second team foul against Connersville. Lions trail by 3, but they got the ball back here with 2:01 left in this third quarter. The Lions have outscored Connersville 11-8 in this third period. Rushville with a basketball. And here's a steal by McIntyre, and he's going to be fouled. Trey Toppman going to pick up the foul as McIntyre made the steal. Toppman said, well, I'll grab something. It wasn't the ball. It was McIntyre.
Coach Craig wanting a foul on McIntyre, saying that McIntyre fouled him when he stole the ball from him.
I don't think he's going to win his argument with the official.
Not at all.
Unless he was looking for a tee, and then he would. So Gaines with the ball, gets it over to Carr on the right wing. Back around to Gaines, to JB, and over to Carr. He'll fire one from the corner, no good. And on the rebound, Rushville with a rebound, and Jacob Geesting with a rebounding foul. Number 2 on Geesting, number 3 on the team this half. The Lions get the ball back, still trailing by 3 with 1:32 to play here in the third quarter. Marlowe brings it up court against Geesting. Sends it over to Moore with Gaines guarding him. Out it comes to Beeler. Around to Marlowe. Now to Newman. Here's Beeler with it right side. Toppman picks it up top of the circle. Around now to Moore. He'll fire a three-pointer. No good. Beeler with the rebound misses. Ball tipped loose. McIntyre with it and a foul on Newman. For Newman, that'll be a second, the team's fourth.
Rushville's missed their last 7 shots.
Well, they've had an opportunity to either get back into this or regain the lead. The Spartans still have that 3-point lead. 39-36 with a minute to play in the third quarter. Jesse Carr with the basketball. Fires over screen and hits it from just inside the 3-point line. Jesse Carr now with 6 points. And the Spartans have a 41-36 lead. Here's Toppman with it, guarded by McIntyre. Over to Moore. Moore sends it to Marlowe. Marlowe right side, back to Moore. Top of the key for 3. Got it. Craig Moore has 12 points, 10 of those in this quarter. A couple of 3-pointers. And the Spartans lead by a deuce with 20 seconds to play in the third. Jesse Carr, left side, gets a screen from JB. Pulls up with a jumper in the lane. No good. Showalter tips it up and in. 17 points for Showalter. Lions might get the last shot off. A long bomb by Marlowe off the front of the rim, and that's 4 fouls as we start the fourth quarter. McIntyre will get it into Gaines around to Geesting. Showalter and Carr, the other 2 out there for CHS. Marlowe and Moore in the backcourt for Rushville. Gaines fires a long bomb, no good. And Trey Toppman the rebound for Rushville. Newman and Beeler out there as well for the Lions. Marlowe works it out to Beeler. Down to Toppman. He'll lose it, and JB will pick it up for Connersville. Showalter dishes off to Geesting. Quickly down to McIntyre on the left side. McIntyre takes it to the basket. On his route to the basket, he's going to be fouled, and Toppman comes up bit gimpy. See who the Rushville foul is going to be on. It'll be on Toppman, his second, team's 5th.
Toppman with a Charlie horse or something in his left leg trying to walk it off.
So the Spartans have the ball underneath their basket. 7:28 remaining and a 4-point lead. Deep pass to Geesting. Around it comes now to Gaines. Gaines will dish it off to Carr. Here's Geesting with it left side. He starts to go baseline, then brings it back out. Reset the offense. Out to Carr. Carr starts to go baseline. Looks for help. Down below to McIntyre. He is hammered. Take your choice on the foul. There's at least 3 Lions that hammered him. It's probably on Newman. That is a good guess. And that's his 3rd, the team's 6th. You said 3 of them hammered him. Looks like Newman hammered him the hardest. And Sam McIntyre McIntyre, a 6'1" sophomore with 5 points in the ball game, will go to the free throw line with 2 shots. Sam tonight 3 for 3 from the stripe. And Rushville going to call a timeout. For Spartan ball on Hot Country, hit kicker 100.
The heartbeat of America is located at Scripture Chevrolet Geo, 5th and Eastern, 5th and Water in Connersville.
I'm JW along with Sam Harvey. Sam McIntyre at the free throw line with 2 shots. A 43-39 Connersville lead with 7:06 left to play in this game. McIntyre's free throw, good. Sam gets one more shot. Eyes the basket, puts it up and through.
He just makes it look automatic.
That's 7 points for the 6'1" sophomore. Connersville back with a 6-point, 45-39 lead. Rushville with the ball. Beeler works it over to Milo. Milo looks for help, gets it right back over to Beeler. Those two play pass with it, trying to look for a seam, and there's a steal by McIntyre. McIntyre to the hoop, off the glass, no good. JB with a rebound, puts it back up and in. He's got 19 points to lead all scorers, and Kerry Hunt going to check in for Rushville in the next opportunity. He's got 4 fouls. But Jerry Craig says, I can't let him sit on the bench anymore. Rushville with the ball now, down 47-39 as Connersville's back to its 8-point lead. Here's McIntyre with another steal. Unfortunately, Sam can't keep it under control. It goes out of bounds to Rushville. But, boy, you got to credit McIntyre with some really sticky hands. You don't want to go to Central Park with McIntyre.
He is quick, and for a sophomore, he's playing very well.
So Rushville with a basketball. Gets it over to Hunt, who just checked back in the ball game with 13 points to lead the Lions. Over to Marlowe. Here's Moore. He's got a dozen. Around to Hunt again on the left side of the circle. Toffman fires one up short. On the rebound, J.B. Showalter comes out with it as Gaines went hard to the court. He'll bring it up. Gaines works it right side to Carr. Inside to McIntyre to the basket, no good. Rebound Rushville as Toffman came out with it. Over to Moore. Moore nearly loses it, gets it to Marlowe. Out to Hunt, and he will lose it.
Rushville with 6 turnovers here in this second half.
So Connersville has the ball back and a chance to extend their lead into double digits. This crowd might get excited if they do it. Gaines gets it over to Jesse Carr. Cross court to Davison. And around to Gaines. He'll fire it up on the right side. No good. Rebound, Rushville's Kerry Hunt. Knocked away by McIntyre, picked up by Moore of Rushville. The outlet to Marlowe. He'll miss it. Hunt with a rebound is going to be fouled. Davison raises his hand, and he will pick up the foul. His second. That's just the 4th team foul. But Hunt was in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2 here.
He can cut into this Spartan lead here. The Spartans with a chance to go to double digits, as you said earlier, but unable to score.
Hunt is 1 out of 2 from the stripe. Now making 1 out of 3 as he misses that one.
Hunt shaking his head, not too happy.
Now, he spent a lot of time on that bench with those 4 fouls. Taking up 3 there in the first half. Makes the second. 47-40, a 7-point Spartan lead with 5 minutes left to play. Around it goes to Davison left side, back to Gaines. He goes right side to Carr. Carr brings it out to Davison. Back to Carr in the corner. They try to go inside to Showalter. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions.
Rushville really putting a lot of pressure on Showalter and a lot of pushing.
So Davison will put it in play. Gets it over to Carr. Carr brings it out to Gaines. Gaines will send it to the corner to Davison. Davison double team, back to Carr. Hunt nearly fouled out of the ball game, but I guess they just feel sorry for him, wouldn't blow that whistle. Davison finds Gaines on the left side. Gaines starts to go to the free throw line, brings it back out. Goes to McIntyre on the left wing. McIntyre in the lane with the shot. It won't drop, and Rushville's got the rebound. Lions come down the other way. A three-pointer by Moore, no good. Rebound fought for. Rushville's Hunt with it. Down low to Toffman. He'll miss it, and the rebound is out of bounds. Connersville basketball. 4:01 left to play in this one. Substitution for CHS. Jacob Giesting comes back in. Aaron Gaines will go out.
Rushville going to put a little press on now.
Spartans lead by 7 with 4:01 to play. McIntyre gets it into Davison. The lob to JB. Knocked out of his hands by Hunt. And it'll be Connersville basketball. Well, McIntyre will trigger it back in for CHS. He gets it in over to Giesting. Giesting finds Davison left wing. Over to Carr, top of the circle. Carr on the dribble. Gives it up over to McIntyre, right wing. McIntyre starts to go baseline. Cut off. Brings it out to Carr. He'll fire a long-range jumper. No good. Rebound. Giesting goes with it. Takes it to the hoop. Can't get to the drop, but he'll go to the free throw line. Jacob just came out of nowhere. And that foul is going to be on Newman. He is the third Rushville player to pick up 4 fouls. Well, Trey Toffman comes out. Josh Cameron replaces him in the Rushville lineup. And Jacob Giesting goes to the free throw line. 2 for 2 tonight. Has 4 points on the evening. A chance to extend that 7-point Spartan lead with 3:33 to play.
Coach Eddy walking the sideline here and shouting instructions to his players.
Free throw is good by Giesting. He was tough at the line in the Noblesville game.
Very tough. Free throws, I think, is what won that game.
We've got a timeout on the court. Crumsing at the stripe, trying to complete his 1 and bonus. It's this one. Connersville has a 9-point lead. .333 to play. 48-40 Connersville over Rushville. Giesting's second shot, good. Even the timeout couldn't rattle him. Lions have the ball. They get it over to Hunt and now to Moore. Out to Marlowe. Marlowe with the basketball to Cameron. Out to Moore, open for 3. He got it. You can't leave him that wide open. Oh, no, they only give him credit for 2. Excuse me.
That made up for the one earlier where the Spartans didn't.
Well, now I guess you got to even those things out, don't you?
Yeah.
However, the Spartans throw the ball away on the inbound play, and Rushville's got it back down by 7. Into Moore for 3 this time, and no good. Rebound. There's Giesting with it. And he'll take it across the timeline. Over to Jesse Carr. Carr gets it to Davison. Davison works it to Carr, right wing. To JB. Showalter dishes off to Davison, now to Giesting with just under 3 minutes to play. The Spartans leading by 7, and there's a foul on Cameron. And that will send Giesting to the free throw line as Cameron picks up his first foul. That's about the only thing that Rushville's going to have to do now is foul to stop the clock and get the ball back and force the Spartans to make them from the free throw line.
Hopefully, Giesting can keep the streak going here, shooting free throws very well.
Jacob with 6 points tonight. That's right around his average. Free throw is good. Now get one more. 2:48 to play. The Spartans by 8. Misses this one, and Rushville's got the rebound. 2:43 to play. An 8-point Connersville lead. The Lions with the ball. Here's Marlowe in the lane with a shot, no good. McIntyre with a rebound over to Giesting. Quickly up court to Carr, back to Giesting. 2:26 to play. Spartans leading by 8. Carr gets it to Davison. Davison top of the key. Works it left side. Down low to McIntyre, wide open for 2, and he's fouled. McIntyre has 9. The Spartans lead now by 10. And a chance for one more.
That brings the Spartan players on the bench up off and brings the fans up off the floor or up off their seats too.
Justin Newman will foul out of the ball game for Rushville, scoring 1 basket for 2 points. As he collects his 5th foul. And Jerry Craig a little bit upset with the officiating tonight for Rushville. Had a few choice words for the official. Why can't you call fouls on this end, pointing to his end of the court, when you call them on that end, pointing to the Connersville end?
Well, apparently they're not fouling on the Connersville end.
Well, Newman fouls out, and Dunnigan with 4 fouls will come in, and Sam McIntyre looking to complete a 3-point play. The sophomore, who came in averaging 2.5 points a game, has now got 9 tonight. And he is 5 of 5 from the stripe.
Playing some good defense tonight, too. Forced several turnovers.
McIntyre's free throw. It's good. He scored 5 points in the second quarter, has 5 here in the fourth. He's talking about consistency. He's got 10 on the night. Spartans lead by 11 with 2 minutes to play. Lions with the ball. 53-42 Connersville. Lions work it out to Craig. Moore will fire one up, no good. And the rebound, J.B. Showalter over to Jacob Giesting. Giesting double-teamed. Will get through the double-team over to Carr. Carr now double-teamed to Giesting. Giesting finds McIntyre. Back over to Giesting, 1:34 to play. The Spartans will try to milk the clock here with an 11-point lead. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Rushville. Jesse Carr thought, oh my gosh, did I throw it away? But a Lion got a hand on it.
I thought he had thrown it away.
McIntyre will put it in play. Giesting gets it against Cameron. Over now to Carr on the right wing, and he's going to be fouled by Craig Moore. The second foul on Moore, and Jesse Carr, for the first time tonight, will go to the free throw line. A minute 19 to play. Connersville leads by 11, and Jesse Carr can add to that. Carr on the season, 3 out of 6, shooting 50% from the stripe.
Help a family that needs some help, and man, what a Christmas present it's going to be for Ed Schoenfeld to get to come home on the December 23rd for good.
Well, Jesse Carr will be at the free throw line. He's got 6 points tonight. The first shot by Carr, in and out, no good. Rushville with the rebound. Lions bring it up court, and Milo has it. They're going to launch some quick threes. Here's Moore. Moore and Milo are the two you got to cover. Milo with a bomb, no good. McIntyre with a rebound. Over to Gaines. Gaines going to be mugged in the corner. Well, Kerry Hunt may have fouled out. That's the call, and Hunt will leave with his 5th foul and 14 points. So 2 Lions have fouled out. A minute 1 left to play, and Aaron Gaines will be at the free throw line with 1 and the bonus, looking for his first point tonight, averaging 6 per game.
Well, it'd be nice for him to get the scorebook here.
But first, Rushville must make a substitution. Jared Beeler will come in as Hunt fouls out. Well, Aaron Gaines will be at the free throw line. He and Travis Cloyd are the only 2 Spartans who have played who haven't scored. Gaines puts his first point in the scorebook tonight. Rushville scored just 3 points in this third quarter. Second one, good by Gaines. Bomb by Moore, good. Did a press basketball poll this week. Here's Carr dishing off to Giesting, and Giesting going to be fouled by Marlowe, who picks up just his first foul.
The Spartans can win both games this weekend. We'll probably see a few more votes for them in that coach's poll.
No, AP is the sports writer.
The AP poll, yeah, it's the sports writers poll.
And you know how fickle they can be. Aaron Gaines will check back into the Connersville lineup. Gaines will come in. Davison will go out. 55-44. Spartans by 11. Giesting at the free throw line. 7 points tonight for Jake. Shot is up and good. He's now hit 6 out of 7 free throws. Giesting getting set for his second shot. Gets them both. 57-44, Connersville. A long bomb by Marlowe, no good, and JB's got the rebound, and Hughes going to be fouled.
It's great to see JB come around like this.
Make it 20.
Just a fine young man.
58-44. The Spartans with their biggest lead of the night with 41 seconds to go, and JB's got them both. 21 points. 59-44, Connersville. Here's a steal by Giesting. Ball pops loose, and Rushville comes up with it. Milo for three, no good. And on the ensuing rebound, we got a foul on Dunnigan, the third Lion to foul out. Free throw is missed. The Spartans get the ball back. Newman with it. Shot is up by Malachi, no good, and Rushville's got the rebound. As the Spartans come down the other way, McIntyre tries to... So the Spartans have played everybody that's dressed. Here's Moore's three-pointer, no good. Spartans with a rebound as Clifford throws into the hands of a Lion, and that's the ball game. Score from Spartan ball on Hot Country, Hit Kicker 100, Connersville 50.